What was I doing last time? I think I ended last time needing to talk to the woman. Bozhena? Bozhena? Holy shit, how do you pronounce it?
I did what you asked.
And you didn't faint while doing it.
Yes!
I'm pleased, Henry. I had to pour a whole Lethean potion into you last night. That's what I call medicine. It can either put a dead man back on his feet, or make sure he never gets up again.
Good to know.
So consider
Might use that in the
yourself
future.
lucky.
I will. But what about Capon?
Well, he's less lucky. That brute really knocked him about before Hans beat the life out of him.
I can
No!
help. I owe it to
Hans!
Capon, and I want to do whatever I can.
You owe him, all right. I've got a bit of that Lethean potion left. It ought to work wonders on him, same as on you. But I can't just give it to him now. First, we have to deal with that fever. The best and fastest remedy for that is chamomile decoction. Luckily, it ain't too hard to brew, but we'll need some fresh sage for it. And, of course, chamomile. You ought to be able to manage that. You've got young legs and eyes, and I reckon a bit of a stroll would do you good.
Going outside in the sun? Wouldn't be me.
All right. Tell me, what do the herbs look like?
Sage has a purple blossom, and chamomile has white petals with a yellow center. At the back of the
Okay,
hut,
purple and yellow.
there's a footpath leading up to the rocks. You go along there till you reach a sort of small meadow. You ought to find both of them there.
Great. I'll be back in a jiffy with a couple of handfuls.
All right.
A
I'll be
jiffy?
glad if you get back here soon. I don't feel right being here with that corpse in my yard. Seeing him lying there
I
gives
don't
me
think your dog
chills.
likes it either.
Can't think straight.
I understand. It makes me anxious too. Maybe I could manage to bury him somewhere. Or at least hide him somewhere further off in the woods.
The Lord be praised. I'd be truly glad of that. Do you feel up to it, laddie? You ain't in the best of shape, and digging a grave's a tough job, even for a healthy fella.
Yeah, I'm fucking good, bro.
Not to worry.
I'll bury that
I'll
dude
see
6
what I can
feet deep.
manage. It's on account of us that he's here anyway. I wouldn't want you to have any more trouble. And a bit of effort, even if it's a dirty job, is the least I owe you.
Well,
Bro, they freaking talk too much in
if you
Kingdom
can
Come.
manage it,
The
good,
first and the
but
second.
Don't overstrain yourself. And thanks.
Where should I put him?
Grab the spade by the dung pile and bury him by the creek. The soil will be softer there, so it should be easier. When you head out the gate, follow your nose. Find a good spot somewhere in the reeds and nettles. And when you're done with that, better have a wash, so's you don't have the stench of death on you.
True. I'll bear that in mind.
I'll sort out the rest with Ignatius.
Oh my
the
god, how long are they gonna
when he comes
talk?
by again.
Jesus.
So's I don't have that wretch lying here till judgment.
How long have
day.
I been
All right.
recording?
I'll get to it.
Fucking 8 minutes? Actually, no, it's not exactly 8 minutes. Because, like, I'm syncing my video up before that. I can't believe we have to... we get to bury this guy with the shit spade. Yeah, get shit shoveled. Might go find the plants first. Or the herbs.
Damn, my shoulder still hurts like hell.
Shouldn't have got shot with an arrow then.
Tell me when it's gonna rain.
Elk. Goodbye. It has an animation?
Purple flower. Sage. There we go.
Okay, it does it every time though. It's kinda quick. I don't know how much sage we actually need. Probably needed just like one. And what did she say, yellow? That's a dandelion. I can't remember what she said. Journal. Chamomile. She said it was yellow, I think. Come here, bunny boy. Damn, that dude runs fast. Gonna need like a crossbow to take him out.
I can't just go wandering around. I have a duty to Sir Hans.
I don't know where the chamomile is. Oh, that's chamomile. Wait, it's white with the... Oh, it's white with yellow inside. Got it.
That's it. Chamomile. Right, I've got all the herbs I need. So back to Bozhena on the double. The sooner Hans gets that remedy, the better.
Yeah, but like, you never know how much of this stuff you're gonna need in the future. Hansy Poo, I got the stuff.
What's that dog making such a fuss about? Could something have happened at Bozhena's? I should have some weapon.
My freaking gird.
Foul play.
Do I even have a weapon? I have a torch. Nice. Is this equipped? I can't use it in combat? What the fuck? Get him, boy! I'll club the shit out of this idiot.
Jesus! Fuck that!
I'm Buster, I'm better.
Christ,
Fuck you. Piece of shit. Get down. You two. Get on the ground, boy.
I can't handle this.
You have a sword. How are you losing? So how about that sword? Hold on a second. Equip. 1. Unconscious. Damn it, I didn't think about having to bury this body as well. Fuck. That F button looks mighty appetizing. No one's looking? Oh! It's savage. I'll bury them all. I promise.
Did they hurt you?
No, but I think they would have if you hadn't come along.
Who do you think they were?
I don't know what you heard, but when they turned up, they found that dead fella and recognized him as one of theirs. So they
Should have
must
buried
be
him
with
first.
that brute who caught up with you here yesterday. Look here. I almost got slaughtered twice in one day on account of you two. God be praised that my Pavlena wasn't here. Heaven knows what they'd have done to her. So, I'd like to know why all this is happening. Your friend was talking in a delirium in the night, saying you was knights. But if you two are knights, then I'm the Queen of Sheba.
I think we just got roasted.
Well, I must bow to your ladyship. Sir Hans is the young lord of Leiper and Perkstein. I'm Henry of Skalitz, son of Sir Radzig Cobbler, and I'm his bodyguard. We were heading to Trusky to deliver a message from Sir Hanish of Leiper and Margrave Jobst to Lord von Berghoff. But we were ambushed by bandits yesterday down by the pond. And you already know the rest. And as God is my witness, we're no bandits. I swear to you, I'm thankful to you for saving us. And I'm sorry it caused you trouble.
Well, you sound sincere. so I'll take your word for it. I hope I won't live to regret it.
You won't.
Nah,
promise
bro.
you.
We tight.
Promises are made to be broken, but thank you for dealing with them. Except I have 2 fresh corpses in my yard.
Don't worry. I reckon I've still got a bit of strength left. I ought to be able to manage it before evening.
I'd be eternally grateful to you. But be careful while you're at it. You don't want to open that wound or strain yourself.
What about Sir Hans? How's he doing?
He's holding up, I'd say. I treated his wounds and I'll change his bandages shortly. But what he needs most now is that remedy. Have you got everything for it?
Here.
I was wondering when you were going to
Chamomile
get to
and
that.
sage, like you said.
Excellent. Now to brew the potion from them. I gave you 2 the last of my supply during the night. But fresh is best anyways. It's a shame my daughter Pavlena ain't back yet.
Oh my
She'd get it
God.
done in a jiffy. But we'll
Why do
just
you
have
keep
to manage
talking?
without her. But you can do it too. It ain't nothing hard. My eyes are so bad, it'd take me all day.
I'm sorry, I gotta skip some of this shit. Some of this dialogue is just so unnecessary.
All right.
Like, I love this game, but it's way too much dialogue.
Well, I've been at the alchemist bench a few times, but it's been quite a while.
That's grand. More than I was hoping for. And not to worry, it'll all come back to you. I have a book here with the recipe, but it'll be better if I tell you. I know it by
No!
heart.
I can read as well as any man, if that's what you mean.
My word. Maybe you really are a noble son.
I'll take the book just in case, but if you give me some advice, I'd be grateful.
Of course. Everything we need.
Holy crap. I understand now why that guy from, like one of the guys that made this game posted a picture on X, better known as Twitter, of the script for like the entire game, and it was like,
Everything's
fuck,
prepared.
it was like the top of this house to the floor. That shit was
And
huge.
we'll get started.
Oh, nice animation.
First, go to the recipe book.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Now find the recipe for chamomile decoction and remember what you have to do. Then get back to the bench and we'll start.
Now, I see that says chamomile, but is that secoction? That looks like an S to me.
First, you have to pour the right base into the cauldron. Choose the right pitcher from the shelf on the left, according to the recipe.
What spirit do I need? Am I dumb, or do I not get this?
Have you poured it in?
Shut up! This is harder than it looks. Let's just grab this one.
So, what did you pour in there?
Spirits?
Liquor doesn't belong there. Are you pouring it into yourself as well? It was supposed
I hope so.
to be wine.
Wine?
Well, start again.
Where does it say wine? How am I supposed to read that? Jesus Christ. They make it with this fancy-ass bullshit
What are
writing.
you waiting for? Pour it in there.
How am I supposed to know? Wait, reset. Wine.
So, what did you
Wine,
pour in there?
goddammit!
Don't worry, I poured wine in there. I don't make the same mistake twice.
Glad to hear it. Now try moving the cauldron over the flame, so you know how it looks when it starts boiling a bit.
That's the cauldron, right?
Hear that bubbling? It's boiling.
Yep.
Remember that well. For most potions, you just have to simmer the herbs for a bit. But sometimes you need to get it good and hot. So you have to get the fire blazing under the cauldron using the bellows. Try fanning it with the bellows to get it boiling.
And which one is that?
It's boiling. To keep it going, you mustn't stop with the bellows. If you
Okay,
want
I'll do
to
it again.
cool it down quick, take it off the flames. Try it. Move the cauldron up. Good. Now we'll start with the brewing.
How are you
Get
supposed
all
to
the
know
herbs that
how hot you
need
want it?
ready. The ones you picked. Put them there on the shelf, so you've got them at hand.
I think she said chamomile and sage.
Have you really got everything ready?
418.
You see one bag and you need two. All right, let's get to it. First, throw 2 handfuls of chamomile into the cauldron.
Oh my god, I'm casting a spell. Hocus pocus, bring me more
Before
bitches.
you put it on the flame, turn the sand glass so you know how long you're brewing it. It's got to be exact. Every grain of sand counts. See? When the sand has flowed out,
Oh,
that's
God.
1 turn. That's how long you have to boil the chamomile. Move the cauldron to the fire and wait until it starts bubbling. Then turn the sand glass. As soon as the sand runs out, take the cauldron off the fire again.
So it bubbles. Turn it. That looks like it's bubbling.
Ain't that enough? Take the cauldron off the flames.
Am I gonna have to do this for
Alright.
every potion?
Now, take 1 handful
This is
of
damn
sage,
complicated.
grind it with a mortar and pestle, and drop it in the cauldron.
Oh yeah, bump it, grind it. Yeah.
Have you ground it? Good. Now, drop it in the cauldron. You don't have to boil it anymore. All you have to do now is decant it. Get a file
What did she say?
and pour it in.
What'd she say, vial? A file?
Done. Now, let's see what you've brewed.
I think I brewed moonshine. Was that supposed to happen? Get me out of here, dude.
Here it is.
Ooh, by the smell of it, it's a chamomile decoction the way it should be.
To help.
This should help Hans get better. I'll take care of it now.
All right. Is there anything else I can do to help?
Well,
Yeah, bury
if
the
you
dead
feel up
bodies.
to it, I'd be right grateful to you if you were
Okay,
to
she's
rip
already
it.
said this a million times.
When you're done with that, go get... You won't miss anything.
Like, all of that was unnecessary. Too much dialogue, I'll die on that hill. Oh, I love how they gave the corpses names. So this is Makesh. This is Kozliak. Is the G where I have to bury them? Holy pig. Hey pig, want some food? Maybe I won't have to bury the corpses. Hey! Dude, I'm riding a pig. No, come back here. I wanted to Tokyo Drift that guy. Let me check the map. Can I zoom?
When's the last time I ate something?
Well, she said just bury them by the river. Oh. Maybe oh yeah, just bury them here.
Oh, I'm so hungry I could eat a horse.
Best we can do is 3 dead bodies. You can jump in the hole. Alright, Makesh. You going in the hole, buddy. I think the more...
Shit! Oh, my shoulder.
Oh, damn.
This bastard's hard work.
After quite a bit of arduous work. 1 down. I wonder if I can put 2 in 1 hole.
Fuck.
Oh god, that sounds like an X-rated video. Yeah, I think the more accurate way of transporting these bodies if you were to just start dragging them. Drop you there. In the hole. Still gotta get the 3rd one. Alright, come here, you big piece of shit. I hate how you can't run with corpses. I mean, realistically, it makes sense. But like, aim-wise, it just takes way longer. Hey dude, having fun? Alright, gonna drop you there. Ooh, should have dug a bigger hole. Now let's see. Does it bury them both? Oh, it does! I could have put 3 in 1 hole. Oh geez, that sounds like a good time. Bozhena, or something, Bozhena. What's cooking?
Those corpses have been taken care of. They're gone to rest by the stream.
Oh, thanks, Henry. I
2
appreciate
of the bodies are going to be hugging for a
You did
long
what you
time.
could. Me and the gravedigger will do the rest, so I ain't stuck with that corpse forever.
What else did I have to do? Oh, sleep until morning? Should probably eat some food.
There's nothing to eat.
No! I have food, right? I have apples. Okay, let's take a nap. Sleep and save. Hold E. We will sleep that long. Dude, that goes so much faster. Holy shit. That thing took ages in the first game.
A sword such as this will bring honor to its bearer.
True, Sir Radzik. If I'd have had it like back in Nicopolis, things would have worked out differently.
Where's my fucking sword?
Where the fuck's my sword?
And I found it. Everything I take now will be mine, and I plan to take everything.
Rotten hell!
Why would I miss one sword?
Because it's the last one my father forged, and I promised him I'd deliver it to you.
The stronger dog fucks the bitches, and war is a nasty.
Can he see that?
Where's my fucking sword?
You know what? I think I'll keep it as a memento.
This isn't over. I'll find you.
Yeah!
Don't disappoint me.
Wake up, Henry. It's past sunrise. Hallelujah. I thought you'd never wake.
Hold on. You don't sound like the old lady.
Were you having a nightmare?
My wife. This is my wife. Henry wakes up, first thing he says, marry me.
You must be Pavlena, right?
That's right. I came in the evening while you were asleep. Ma told me what happened to you. Then I helped Ma take care of your friend that night?
Hey, I'm a knight as well.
He's alive. How is he?
Have no fear. He's alive, all right. Maybe too alive. Ma knows what she's doing,
Awkward.
and that's the truth. I reckon she could bring the dead back to life. She said she dosed you with the strongest remedies she knows, and it looks like they did the trick. On that other fella for sure. Since he came to this morning, he hasn't stopped talking.
He's a bit of a yap god.
Sounds like him, all right.
And what about you? How do you feel?
$1,000,000.
Definitely better than yesterday. Thanks.
That's good. Ma will be glad, but I heard you yelling in your sleep and went to check on you. Bad dreams?
I dreamt of Istvan Toth, a villainous,
Like she knows who that
murderous
is.
Warson who stole my sword. The last memento I had of my father, and I swore to get that sword back and avenge my parents.
Oh, that oath must be serious.
She's like,
if it
oh,
even torments you in your
jeez.
sleep.
Sorry I asked.
Dreams shouldn't be taken lightly. They can have real meaning, however hard they are to understand. What strikes
My
you as
dreams
the
are
most
always
important
about
part of
bank
it?
robberies. I think that means I watch too many bank heist movies. A beautiful maiden. Henry is hashtag maidenless.
The sword. The last thing Pa forged before they murdered him. It might sound strange, but I feel his soul won't find peace until that sword is back in our family.
It doesn't sound strange at all. And swords are a symbol of kings. It could mean power and responsibility. Or war and ruin. After all, a sword has two edges, and it depends who's wielding it.
I don't care about old wives' tales. Don't disrespect her like that.
Pavlena. I never thought of looking at it like that. It's a lot to think about.
You're welcome. But remember, it's only my reading. The only one who can really understand you is you yourself.
I expect
Are you a
right.
medieval therapist?
So in the end, all the hard work.
How
will
much
be
do you
on me.
charge an hour?
But this is all too much heavy thinking at once. Right now, what I need more is a little sunshine and fresh air.
Aye,
No,
That's
no
the
sunshine.
best remedy for many ailments. And a full stomach will help too. Breakfast is on the table, and I've got something else for you too. Come along.
No
We
way.
must save Ma from the clutches of his lordship.
Don't tell me he slept with your mother. You best believe I'm eating all of this. Because I don't know how long it's gonna be until this dude gets to eat again. Only 4 scoops?
I'll have to go somewhere else.
360?
Look who's finally up! Henry! Come and join us! Good morning, Henry! You have no idea how glad I am to see you. Come join our banquet in the midst of these exquisite woods.
I'm glad to see you too. I see you're in a surprisingly good
think I
mood
forgot
for
to wash
someone who was at
myself.
death's door yesterday.
It's all the more cause for merrymaking! Even this water now tastes like the finest wine.
Of course. I did bring it all the way from the spring.
And for that, I am in your debt, fair maid. And I'm grateful to you too, Henry. Bozhena told me what happened here yesterday. That's the 3rd time you've saved my life. I suppose I'll have to give you some estate or something.
The 3rd time? What in God's name happened the first 2 times?
Long
Now,
story.
Henry, don't make her beg. Tell this good maiden of your heroic deeds.
No, god damn it. I'm gonna be stuck here for another 5 minutes.
Well, there was this time when me and Hans had some fisticuffs in the tavern, and for punishment, I had to accompany him on the hunt.
And I shot a boar.
I made it mad, and when Hans chased after the wounded animal, he got caught by a human patrol.
Humans?
They come from somewhere in Hungary. Sigismund brought them here to Bohemia as mercenaries. They're a very dangerous bunch.
I told you about them, though. The fellas in the tavern in Zheliyov were saying there's some foreigners like that camping
That's
in
how
the
you
rocks
pronounce
down
it?
by the pond.
Zhelihov?
It's just what I heard.
Whoa, that's all we need. I hope they don't turn up here. What could us two do alone against them?
What could they want from us? But if they did come here to rob us, I'd shoot enough arrows into them to make them think twice. But
That's
the
right.
thing I want to know is, how did it end up with young Sir Hans?
Well, as I said, they took him captive.
Well, there must have been 10 of them. I hadn't a chance.
There was 2.
You must have been seeing double. As I recall, there were 2.
That just proves how well you can count. Besides, they were armed to the teeth and had bows and armor. It might as well have been 10.
Whatever. Anyway, with a bit of luck, I managed to free Sir Hans.
With
What
about
modesty.
10
You
respawns,
got
I
them.
freed Hans.
Maybe a stroke of luck, but as we know, al dentes.
Fortuna juvat.
Don't say it.
See now, you've finally learned it.
What?
It's just this kind of motto of ours. Fortune favors the bold.
Maybe they're really telling the truth about who they are. Who but a lord or a priest could know Latin? And priests they ain't. I can tell.
And as I recall, you already got a pony from Uncle Hanosh as a reward for saving me. Your pebbles. So I'll save myself a few groschen.
But you never gave me anything for Talmberg.
For Talmberg? What was that about then?
We have to tell her that story as well?
The foe took the castle by subterfuge, and we planned a counterattack.
Under the cloak of darkness, we scaled the mighty walls of Talmberg Castle to get inside and open the portcullis to our brothers in arms who were poised and ready to attack.
And we almost succeeded. Only, along the way, Sir Hans here took an arrow to his noble seat.
Seat? He got shot in the backside.
By upper thigh, actually.
Yeah, they shot him in the ass.
Backside it was. But that's no joke either. It's not easy to run with an arrow stuck in your arse. If I hadn't carried him,
I admit it, you saved my ass.
Literally.
Well, now, you two have been through a thing or two. As far as I can tell, it really was his backside and not his thigh. I examined Hans and
No
saw the
way.
scar for myself. But I reckon you paid off part of your debt the other day, sir.
True enough. Hey, how did you manage to get the best of that cutthroat the other night when you hauled me here?
To be honest, by a stroke of luck. We were fighting outside, but that fucker got a hold of his falcon and let me have it in the guts. I thought I was done for, but I groped around and found a pail and whacked him with it with the last of my strength. And luckily, I hit him a nice crack right on the noggin. Can't remember a thing after that.
My word. Fortune really does favour you. You chose your motto well.
Once we get back to Ratai, I'll have it inscribed on my shield.
Do tell. What else did the two of you encounter?
Quite a lot of things. But I'm afraid we don't have much time for storytelling right now.
Thank you,
I'm
Hans.
here on an important mission, and we cannot afford to dally any longer. We have to get to Trotsky as soon as we can. How far is it from here?
Not far. Once you climb the hill above Gelios, you'll see the castle.
All right. I think we should get on our way as soon as possible.
I'll prepare a bit of food for you, for your journey.
Oh, Bozhena, I don't know how to thank you for all this.
Ah, but I do. Once we've settled our business with von Bergov, I shall reward you as befits a knight. You have my word of honor.
Now you've got me curious. I never got a knight's word before.
For a start, you can leave me that spade. We can't manage without it.
Yes, of course. And thanks for everything you've done, Bozhena.
I have something for you, Henry. Ma had trouble because of you, but I know you didn't do it on purpose, and you protected her when she needed it. I want to thank you for that. Take this potion. It will help when you're in danger or don't know which way to turn. Have a little sip each time, and it'll save you a lot of trouble. You'll see. It's not all that hard to brew. With a bit of practice, you could manage it yourself.
Thanks, Pavlena. This'll come in handy.
No doubt. But we'd better get going now.
Hans is right. We're very glad we met you. And we're obliged to you for your help and hospitality. God bless you.
And you too, sirs.
As Henry says, may God bless you for your generosity and your healing arts. And you
Amen.
have rightfully earned the
And these
gratitude
apples.
of the House of Lipa for all time. If you should ever find yourself in need, the doors of Perkstein shall always be open to you.
Can I get that
Thank
knife?
you, sir.
I apologize.
I'm not sure I the way to Perkstein. Hopefully we'll never need to take up your offer.
Well, Hans can't
Sorry for
draw,
running late, Ma. I
so
got
we
held
can't make
up
you a
with
map.
Moscovitz.
Nothing against the hospitality of the good womenfolk here, but I want to get to Trotsky Castle right away.
Yes. We have to go back for Mutt.
What about Mutt? He's bound to be looking for us, and we can't just abandon him.
Henry, I like your dog, but that's not our priority right now.
He saved
No!
So did I. First Trotsky, von Bergov and the mission, then we can look for your dog.
What's the point?
But the moment things are sorted out, I'll go looking for him.
I'd expect no less of you. So, should we get going?
Yes, finally.
What about the rest of our company? Could someone else have got away?
You saw for yourself. They didn't stand a chance. But you're right, we shouldn't just leave it at that. As soon as we get to Trotsky, I'll make sure they get a proper Christian burial and their souls find peace.
And when we get back to Ratai, we'll have a mass served for them.
You're right. They were damned good lads. I'd known Oates since childhood. Damn it.
Hold on a bit. Before we hit the road, there's something you should know. I have a hunch that one of that
I have a hunch.
ambushed us at the pond was Istvan Toth.
Toth? Are you yanking my pizzle? He's
Are you
not
yanking my
so
chain, my dog?
far away.
I know how it sounds, but I saw him. Believe me. I'd never mistake his ugly face after all that happened.
Of course, Henry. I know you have accounts to settle with him, but that's nonsense. Toth is in Sigismund's service and is harassing his opponents. And Otto von Bergov is one of Sigismund's allies. So Toth's hardly going to attack his people. It was dark. God knows what you saw.
I saw him, the bastard, and I'll get him.
Yes. We'll surely get him one day. I promise you. And your sword, too. But I don't think either of them are around here. But I see you haven't wasted any time and found yourself a weapon to replace that sword. That's good. You never know when you might need it around here. Come on, let's get going. Your mind will turn to better things along the way.
Oh my god, we're actually leaving. I thought the dialogue would go forever. It's like she's sending her children off to their first day of school. Wait, more intro? I thought we already did the intro. My dude Hans is asleep. Two weeks later. No! My wench!
I hope they've got a good physician at this castle. Or at least a barber. I mean, that old crone got me on my feet. But I don't believe much in herbal remedies. You can't beat an educated man of medicine.
And I can't wait to sleep in a proper bed.
And some wine!
Oh, fucking hell.
Fucking hell.
Oh, it's closed.
Shit.
Open up! I bear an urgent message for your liege lord.
Go away!
Hear me! Open the gate! I am a messenger from Sir Hanush of Lipa.
We don't want what you're selling. Huh? Oh. Get shit on.
You fucking cunts! You know who I am? No, we fucking don't.
No, we don't.
I'm Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein, heir to Rat-Eye. Now, look here, you filthy beggar. I'm not here for your amusement, so get your stinking, ragged asses out of here on the double. The pair of you!
What's all this about? Why don't you send those beggars packing?
I did, sir. They say they're messengers. I am Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein. Envoy...
I heard. Nevertheless, I doubt Sir Hanush would send two vagabonds covered in excrement.
Hey,
as
he did that.
emissaries. Apart from which, Sir Hans Capon is dead. We found his body by the pond. His company was ambushed by outlaws, and they were slaughtered to the last man.
Yes, they ambushed us, but we managed to get away.
Sir, we met your Captain Thomas on our way. He can testify to who we are. He saw our message and its seal.
How terribly unfortunate you are. The captain's company was
Oh,
also
God.
ambushed by outlaws.
Why?
The captain barely escaped with his life and has been delirious for 3 days. And even if he did confirm your story, I am under strict orders to admit no strangers to the castle.
Sir, there's a horseman approaching in King Sigismund's colours.
Ah, now that's what a messenger looks like.
Oh, come on.
Count yourselves lucky that I don't have time to waste on you. Be gone!
I'm getting in, whether you like it or not.
Get your shitty hands off me! No, wait. Wait, one moment!
Yeah, we're not getting in there anytime soon.
What the fuck was that?
So now what?
There's only one thing we can do.
Have you two got any groschen?
What do you take me for, wench?
For someone who stinks like a badger.
She kind of got you there, man.
Look, we've had a tough couple of days, so we'd like a bit of peace and quiet, a beer, and a bite to eat.
Unless you want to share a bowl of gruel, you're going to need more coin than this.
Just bring the best you have, and we'll settle later.
As the gentleman wishes.
Well, she's not far off. We look like a couple of beggars, and we stink even worse.
What the fuck was all that at the gate? You try to talk to them and get shit poured on your head.
Different lands, different customs.
God's holy britches.
Well, I expect they've had trouble with beggars at the castle, so they act without thinking.
Oh, really? Oh, I'd never have figured that out. I'd rather hear some cunning plan how to get out of this shit. Huh?
You're the damn noble. Well, we should do that first.
First thing we have to do is get ourselves into decent shape. Have a good scrub, get some better clothes. Then they might believe we're actually messengers.
That's all very well, except we can't even pay our bill here. Never mind a visit to the baths and the tailor.
Let's just earn some coin.
We'll earn some.
Earn?
I'm not afraid of work. And we're gonna need every groschen we can get.
And how long will it take for you to earn a few groschen? And where will you find a decent tailor? Before we get ourselves sorted out, Sigismund will be sitting on the throne in Prague.
So what do you suggest? Going back to Ratai?
To Ratai? You just don't get it, do you? We can't go crawling back like this. We'd be a laughing stock.
At least they'd let us in.
I suppose you're right. We'd be taken for total idiots.
Well, you could shrug that off. But me, we've got no message, no coin, nothing but our ragged arses.
Chin up. We'll sort it out somehow, and everything will be fine again.
Nothing will be fine, my friend. I'll tell you 4 reasons why. Oates, Tankard, Conrad, and Nicholas, instead of sitting here with us, having a chat and a laugh, they're just food for crows in some godforsaken hole.
Do we really have to bury them? Let's go option 1.
It's not your fault they died. Don't blame yourself.
We have to take care of their bodies at least.
More
Good
backbreaking labor?
Christians, even though it didn't always seem that way.
We'll keep the promise we made at Bozhena's. The best way to honor their memory is to finish our mission. We'll get inside the castle. You'll see. We'll avenge our lads and go back to Ratai with our heads held high. I promise you that.
Audentes fortuna juvat.
Audentes fortuna juvat.
You vat.
Food. About bloody time.
Here we are.
Dude, how many cutscenes? Holy crap. I just want to play the game.
What is this stuff?
Hey, there's meat in that. And there's more than you gave me coin for. When you're finished, report for work.
Cheers.
My wife!
What is it?
My second wife!
One from the pond.
Or the one you gave us away for?
That witch. Wench.
I tell you. What are you waiting for?
Nice.
She can vouch for who we are. Go to her.
God be with you. A full pitcher of wine, please.
My word, that's a picture and a half. I ain't seen you here before. Who sent you?
I'm so glad there's no eye tracker.
Nomad vagabonds, I hope.
Don't worry. I've come from the castle. I'm Katherine, and I've got the lovely job of keeping the soldiers' throats wet.
Ah, that's another matter then. Oh my. Ugh. Can you smell that too?
Oof. It stinks like something died here.
Hey guys, it's me. Henry.
Sorry to interrupt.
Jesus, fella. That's a bit much.
Hey, round mixing with my guests here. Go and wash the stench off yourself at the trough first. Stinking up my establishment.
Hey bro, it was stinky when I got here.
Oh?
Take a whiff of you.
What was that?
Ugh. Smells like the sea.
Jesus Christ!
Lord beside himself. And won't allow his soldiers
Is that better, wench?
Wait a more then.
But the stuff's undrinkable. Leave it out. Once you got through...
Sorry to bother you, but I've seen you before.
Oh, eh? I don't remember. Hold on. Are you the boy that cleans the pit under the castle shitting hole?
Huh? No.
That's the most important thing. Enjoy yours while
You were attacked by those bandits.
What bandits? What are you on about?
Don't gaslight me.
my knees and back have given me.
You were attacked at the pond. You, some other women, and so were we as it happens.
I have no idea what you're on about.
Liar!
I work at the castle, and I wasn't at any pond.
That must hurt, don't it? A bit.
And I have no idea why you're trying to deny it. I saw you with my own eyes. You were washing laundry there with some other girls.
Well, I reckon you weren't looking too much at faces, eh? Clear off, you lecher.
God
Here's your
damn it.
wine. Is this vagabond bothering you?
I can handle the likes of him myself. Thanks for the wine. Bye.
Look, please. I don't know what's up with you, but I know you were there. I need your help. You owe me that much. But we need to get to von Berghoff, and you're the only one who can confirm who we are.
You can't get into the castle. And even if you could, that was the king's messenger. Von Berghoff is getting ready to ride out.
Oh, shit.
If you want to speak to him, the best place would be Samine's wedding. He'll be there. For sure.
No, wait.
And don't ever lay your hands on me again.
Not even in the fun way?
What are you gaping at? Have you nothing better to do?
I can't help myself. She's good looking. Come on.
Why are you standing here like a pillar of salt? Are you ready?
What for?
To get to work. You pair ordered a lot more than you paid for, so you work your debt off, like I said.
So we're not even earning money?
All right.
What the fuck?
What do you want us to do?
Over there by the gate, there's a cart with sacks of flour from the mill. My old man was meant to take them into the house, but as soon as he got a sniff of work, he vanished into thin air. The second door in there leads to the pantry. That's why I need you to haul the sacks. You have to lay each sack on the planks, so they don't touch the damp floor and go moldy. If you just chuck it on the floor in the corner, it'll spoil. So do it properly. 2 men can finish the work in a jiffy, and then we'll be quits.
That's all we have to do?
All right, we'll do it. Carrying a few sacks won't kill us. For sure, it's less daunting work than fighting bandits in the woods.
Aye, it's terrible about them bandits. We never had nothing like that here before. Like it or not, you can't pay what you owe me, so I'm putting you to work. Is
I wasn't
that
arguing
clear?
with you.
All right.
Jesus Christ, woman.
Glad to hear it. I can see you ain't stuck up like your mate. Where are you actually from, if you don't mind me asking?
Rat-eye.
Rat-tie. That rings a bell. I ain't been further than the back off me whole life, but I know this
And it
place
shows.
inside and out.
I heard some talk about some wedding being planned here.
Ah, nobody's talking about nothing else. Young Lord Samine is marrying Agnes, the daughter of Thrush, our Truskovitz bailiff. And it's going to be a grand affair. When rich folks get married, that's a feast that's a lot different from when some tanner gets itched to a bat-house wench.
A wench.
Will Lord von Berghoff be at the wedding?
How should I know what his lordship's plans are? But most likely he will be. Samine is his vassal.
Who is this Samine?
Can't you tell by the name? The Lord of Samine. The fort in the village belonged to him. Old Jan Samine is the head of the family. And his son's called Olda. And it's him who's getting itched. There used to be a rich family. Their glory's faded a bit, but they still have some clout.
Wait. Cloud? I mean, clout? They used that word in like the 1800s? I thought dumb people in the year 2024 just use that word.
It seems that's really our only chance.
What's that?
Oh, nothing.
If you want to find out more, there's a couple of invited guests having an ale over there. Young Svatja there. He's the bride's brother. He can be a bit of a pain, but he's a good lad at heart.
Let me leave.
I'll go and discuss it with my friend then.
And careful with them sacks.
I don't care.
Coming right up.
God, they can take at least like 3 lines of dialogue out of every conversation.
I talked to that woman from the pond.
I noticed. It didn't look like she was too pleased to see you, though.
The main thing is, she denied ever being at the pond.
It's definitely her, though. You don't forget a figure like hers.
Amen.
I got the feeling she didn't want to talk about it for some reason. I did get something out of her, though.
What? Don't keep me in suspense.
Von Bergov is about to leave the castle.
Sacra! If he pledges to Sigismund before we can get to him, everything's fucked.
Calm down. Let me finish. There's also going to be a big wedding in the region. Young Lord Semin, from the local noble family, is getting married. He's marrying the local bailiff's daughter. It's going to be a big event.
Why should some wedding in a shithole near Trotsky be of any interest to us?
Because it looks like Von Bergov will be there.
Oh, that's fantastic news, Henry. So all we have to do is get on the guest list. And that shouldn't be a problem because you've got a cunning plan, right?
No. No, I don't.
I don't exactly have a plan, actually.
God's hat, do I have to do all the thinking for us? I suppose we could stand at the side of the road and wait for Von Bergov to pass.
I'd say the wedding's a much better bet.
We'll ask the locals and see.
There's something else we have to sort out first. I spoke to the innkeeper.
I noticed that too.
And we can work off
Jesus, you notice a lot of things, don't you,
All we have
Hans?
to do is carry a few sacks of flour from that cart to the pantry. If we both do it, we'll be finished in no time.
Lug sacks? Are you yanking my noble pizzle?
I'm serious.
I can't work. I'm a noble. What if someone saw me?
You know what? Option 2.
Do you have any idea what you look like?
Well, all right. I may not look much like a noble, but my blood's still blue. People will remember my face, and when everything's cleared up, word will get around that I lugged sacks here like some beggar. As if the disgrace at the gate wasn't enough. Ugh!
Stop being a little shit.
Work, your lordship, is an activity that all us common folk have to do when we need money. And it wouldn't hurt you for once either.
Henry, haven't you ever heard of the 3 states of man?
Would that be some aristocratic excuse?
Not so fast. It's God's law. Oratoris, the priests.
Are you making this shit up?
Laboratoris, the plebs who shovel shit and pay taxes. And Bellatoris, the warriors who protect the ones on their knees or in the fields. Now, which am I? So if you find me a sword, I can get to work. But wield a pitchfork or carry sacks? That's against God and nature.
I was starting to like him, but not anymore. It'll be quicker if I just do it myself.
I'm in your service, so I'll carry all the sacks.
Thank you, Henry. And don't worry.
I'm on it.
Thanks again for accepting it with humility. And
how? Well, giving me a large estate?
That too, of course. Maybe 2 estates. But above
I'll
all,
hold you to that.
once we're out of the worst, I'll help you find your dog.
Gee,
as
thanks.
Soon as we have at least some gear. Although, if you think about the 3 states,
that would be kind.
I knew you'd be.
Holy shit, I know I've said it so many times, but they talk so goddamn much. It's insane.
Oof.
I haven't swung a sword in at least like over an hour. This is supposed to be a sword fighting game, right? Or is it just beggar simulation? She said something about putting them on planks. And now I have to do that 4 more times because Hans is a little shit.
God bless. I was wondering if you'd lend me your bullet when it's time to sow winter grain.
I need to plow too, you know.
Look at him. Drinking. Not working. Piece of shit. We're doing this quick though. Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 sack speed run. Any percent glitchless. No maidens.
Is that supposed to be?
Clever
Did you hear
you.
about what happened at
Do
the
you
wheat
know
wheel?
what it means?
At the mill?
Yeah,
No.
the place by the
And I doubt
Zherovka
you do
stream.
either.
What
The
then?
burden of proof
Has the
is on the
Warner's
one who
been up to his
declares,
mischief
not
again?
on the one who denies.
They found a dead
So you
body
see,
stuck in the wheat.
I speak Latin.
You're
I've
kidding.
just proven to you that I'm a
Who
nobleman.
was it?
You proved
God
fuck
rest
off.
his soul.
Remembering some words you heard in church doesn't make
Oh
you
shit,
a
he got you there.
I'd expect you to be more sympathetic
So what?
toward people.
Okay, who cares?
What did I do to you?
Oh, is that a roach? Damn. I kinda wanna smack it. Lockpick. Do I even have a lockpick? Nope. Oh, thank God. I only have to do 3.
Again. It was their own fault.
What do you mean? They attacked themselves? What the fuck are you trying to say?
Everyone knows it's dangerous around Trotsky. Making camp in such an unprotected place is suicide.
Where else were they supposed to make camp, smartass?
Somewhere in the rocks, maybe. Not out in the open by the pond. Only a fool would do that.
I mean, is he wrong?
Stop insulting our dead companions.
What dead companions? You think I'm gonna fall for that cock and bull story?
Pack it in, Henry. There's no point in arguing with this yokel. He fancies himself as a military strategist.
I don't believe a word you're saying. A weed like you surviving a fight against bandits even von Berghoff himself has trouble with?
Believe what you like, but I'm telling the truth. And in fact, I'm willing to overlook all your insults if you apologize right now. And invite me to that wedding.
You want to come to the wedding, do you? Huh. I'll give you a piece of advice, pal. If you can make yourself useful for the blacksmith or the miller, you'll get to the wedding. You'll see
Thank
the
you.
glorious occasion.
That was actually
at least
helpful.
From a distance. And you can stop spouting your pathetic lies.
I am Sir Hans Capon, Lord of Perkstein, and I demand your immediate apology.
I am Sir Hans Capon, Lord of Perkstein.
He doesn't sound like that.
Hans Capon, Lord of Perkstein. La, 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 la. You're starting to bore me. You and your silly made-up name.
No apology, then. It looks like I'm going to have to teach you a lesson.
Don't even try,
Oh,
Hans.
I'm so scared.
There's no point in this. Let's leave.
I'd do what your pal says if I were you. Get lost before something happens to you.
I give you a chance to apologize, and you keep insulting me. Get ready to pick up your broken teeth with broken fingers.
Oh, I'd like to see that. Come on, then.
You scum!
Alright, Hans. Put your money where your mouth is. I'm not gonna save you this time. Nice right hook. Oh, I gotta beat his friend then?
Hey,
Where's Tab? There's Tab. Now I'm locked on.
Now we'll have you, you scum.
Kick him in the dick. Yeah. Throw his ass. Double leg takedown. What the fuck? 2v1? Bitches. Beat him up. Hans, I fucking hate you. Oh, come on. I'm always losing in this game.
What the hell is going on here? Grab them vagabonds!
He just goes and fucking punches another one.
Bastards! This will cost you dearly.
Keep your mouth shut and don't make it worse.
Shut the fuck up!
You behave like a spoilt brat.
How dare you speak?
They can throw shit? Oh yeah, nice throw, Grandma.
If you just shut up and done some work, we'd have coin by now and be on our way to the castle. But no, not his lordship.
You've got a nerve. If you hadn't have played the hero, we'd have been there long since, and I wouldn't have had to get you out of that mess.
Oh yeah, because this isn't a mess, is it?
Fuck off.
You'll get a whipping too.
Just who the hell do you think you are?
I hope that chick in the blue dress doesn't come back.
I'm the only one of us with any sense. I'm not the one who acts like a spoiled child.
Spoiled child? You're in danger of crossing the line, Henry. Better keep your mouth shut. I shouldn't have brought you along.
Well, that's something we can agree on. I could have been sitting in the mill instead of rotting in these stocks.
And whose fault is that?
Yours.
What? Who started quarrelling with the locals in their tavern? We should have made ourselves scarce. None of that would have happened.
Oh, aye. Typical you, running away like a coward. If it hadn't been for me, we wouldn't
Dick.
have even been in that tavern. We've been in the shit right from the start because you had to play at being the knight in shining underwear, saving damsels in distress.
I don't believe it. You're trying to put the blame on me? Just like that?
Who else is to blame? You're just a simple peasant who has no idea how
That
the
hurt,
world
man.
works.
And you're a spoiled brat who can't even hear himself.
What the fuck did you say? I've had it up to here with you. With you and your pontificating. You were supposed to make sure nothing went wrong. And how did that turn out? It was me who had to save your life. You're fucking useless. You couldn't even keep an eye on your own mutt.
Jesus Christ, I thought we were friends.
That's enough. Don't you fucking realise how badly you've been wronging me all this time? I bend over backwards for you. I tolerate all your stupid fucking whims. And what do I get? Insults and accusations. But right from the start, you acted like you were on some nobleman's outing. All you cared about was whoring and boozing. You know full well the ambush was your fault, and now you're kicking out so you don't have to admit it.
What do you...
But let me finish. I wasn't born with a silver spoon in my mouth like you, but unlike you, I'd have managed to deliver that message. And that's because I'm responsible and know how to behave in a way that doesn't make me feel ashamed. In a way that would make my parents proud of me.
Which parents do you mean? Radzig?
Aye, Radzig, let's say. Nobody could be proud of you, Capon. Nobody.
We'll see who's proud of who.
I feel like I shouldn't have made him that angry. I feel like we're going to have a rocky relationship from now on. Oh, dude, all the flies would piss me off so bad.
Right, ladies. Time to go home. But I swear to Christ, if I catch you again, I'm gonna skin you both alive.
Isn't that?
What's so?
Hey!
Shut your mouth.
Oh, shit. Right. Where were we?
Where were we?
Go on, get out of my sight. What are we gonna do?
You can do as you like. You can go and carry sacks or dig latrines. I'll look after myself. I'll go and see Lord von Berghoff at the wedding. I bid you farewell.
Yeah, how are you going to get in the wedding?
If I were in your shoes, I'd be glad to be rid of the good for nothing, eh? Yeah. All right, off you go.
Did he just smack me on the ass? And that was just the beginning. Don't care about reading all that.
I do need to find some job. I'll find mutt without you, you stuck-up Lord of Perkstein.
Finally, we're free!